Kill the boy and let the man be born.
Good evening, gentlemen. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. I'm having some technical difficulties with this goddamn audio for some reason. For sure. Okay then, I ain't got an echo. Okay. This shit was acting weird, man. I know it's been a minute, but it ain't been that goddamn long. So. All right. I think I got it. What's happening with y'all fellas? Mr. O with the info, man. I appreciate the $2 sponsorship. He say salute GMB, salute to you as well, my brother. Hashtag men first. Skank Dollar, what's happening with your brother? Reggie Roberts, what's good, homie? XL Pro, my Bama brother, what's happening with you? No Country for Old Simps. What's happening with you, bro? American Tradesman, what's going on, man? MPI, my brother, what's happening with you, bro? Good to see you in the building, man. Match Hunter, what's going on? Matt Business, man. Wrench Gang for sure, man. What's happening with you, brother? Salute to all the Richmond out there. John Rampage, what's happening with you? TZ Frank, what's good, bro? Yeah, man. So, not going to take up too much of you guys' time tonight, but there's a few things that I did want to discuss that I had coming down the pike. I know a lot of people talking about a lot of different things. For me personally, for the majority of that shit, I quite frankly don't give a damn about it. I have to be careful with my words in the first couple of minutes of my live. But so, a quick update, man. I think I mentioned it on a IG live. I recently had a misunderstanding with a close family member of mine, very dear to me. And during that misunderstanding, they felt the need to bring up something from my past, something that happened well over 25 years ago. And it was a situation that I had fell out with another family member. And granted, I was in the wrong, man. I'm man enough to admit when I've been in the wrong. But, you know, it's water under the bridge. You know, I did everything I could to rectify my wrongdoing by this particular family member. I was young, man. I was young. I was stupid. And we make mistakes when we're young like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't something that was just to the point that of no return. It was a misunderstanding. And so for this person, all but 25 years later, to bring up this shit again and basically try to throw it in my face, it proved two things. It proved to me that they didn't love me nearly a fraction as much as I love them. And two, it proved that they were, in fact, an enemy of my progress. See, when you're young, you're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna say things that you probably shouldn't say. But once you grow to a level of understanding and you grow to a level of maturity, you know to sometimes you really have to bite your tongue. But it's okay to not bite your tongue when you haven't matured enough and you open your damn mouth, because you prove and you show the way that you really feel, that people really feel about you. The things that comes out of their mouths shows you exactly where they stand with you. And so, in fact, me personally, I don't give a damn who it is. My mother is dead and gone. Even if she were resurrected today, and I love my mother dearly, if she said some vile, disgusting shit to me to disrespect me and try to cut me down and be an enemy of my progress, we would no longer be on speaking terms ever again. It's some things that you say to people that you can't come back from. It's some things that you do to people that you cannot come back from. And no apologies or anything. It's not a way of get out of jail free card for you motherfuckers. It's not. So that's why it is always it's always the best option to choose your fucking words wisely. Because I often tell people, man, for people who, you know, have tried to betray me, people who have tried to cut me deep, people who have been enemies of my progress and growth, the same door you've walked out of will never be the same door that you return to. Because I'm going to steadily evolve until I'm no longer here. At 44 years old, I still find ways to motivate myself or inspire myself to be better. There's always something I can become better at. And when motherfuckers are around me that have benefited from my success or my progress or my growth, and you think that you're going to turn around and spit and shit in my face, no, it's going to be fuck you. And not only is it going to be fuck you, it's fuck you for life. Because I guarantee you one thing is for certain. You will need me before I need you. And the reason I know that, because if I get to the point that I can't piss or shit or prepare my own meals or even get in the house on my goddamn own, and I got too old and broken down shit, take me out in the pasture. Take me behind the barn and put me down. You guys got to get to the point where you just say, fuck it. And fuck a lot of the shit that people try to persuade you and make you seem like you're wrong. That's another thing, man. We live in a world where everyone is the perpetual victim in every circumstance. Nobody looks in the mirror at themselves and say, look, I'm the problem. There has been times that I have been in the wrong. I've admitted that. I admit that to this day, I'm not always right. I'm right most of the time, though. But you also have to understand that I don't look at situations and circumstances as like, well, people say, oh, you fumbled somebody. Oh, the one that got away. No, motherfucker, my life has, who's to say if these people were still in my life, would I have progress to the levels that I am at now? I'm not a multi-millionaire. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'm not out this bitch balling out of control and all this other shit. No, but I'm blessed. And who's to say would I have reached the levels that I'm at now if those people were still around? I'll tell you something, man. And I'm not gonna be too long-winded in this opening monologue. How y'all feeling? There are certain instances where when people go their separate ways, and normally we'll see one person that keeps their mouth closed because either you're talking or you're walking. If you're walking, you're getting somewhere. You're not doing much talking because you're too busy walking, trying to get to your next destination. And two, you got the talker that's going to make it seem like everything is the other person's fault. They did this, they did that, we see it all the goddamn time. A lot of finger pointing. And those are the people that are bitter. And I'll tell you something else. The person that you see win in the end, they weren't the problem. You'll notice the other person is searching and seeking and trying to find some sort of happiness and all this other shit. Finding myself is what they call it. You ain't found shit. You just found you somebody else new to lay up with. And you're going to run the same playbook until you can't run it anymore. The thing is about it, I can assure you one thing for certain. It may take a year or 2 years or 3 years, 5 years, 8 years, sometimes 10 years. But the bill always come due. When you haven't worked on your goddamn self, your playbook is going to run out. People are going to catch up with your playbook. And to the point that you're going to realize that you're expendable. You're not as valuable as you think you are. You're going to repeat the same fucking cycle until you can't repeat it anymore. This is why I tell guys it's important. Listen, man, I watch social media. I see what goes on out here, man. A lot of guys have experienced being fucked over in a relationship. And I get it. Sometimes you may be young. Some of you motherfuckers have been married 3-4 goddamn times. I don't know why. It's mind-boggling. It was because it's simply the fact that you don't learn your lesson. And you're going to continue to learn the hard way. God will reveal the same package to you over and over again. Now, the package may have different wrapping paper on that motherfucker, but when you open up that, rip the wrapping paper off that bitch and you open up that box, when you open it up, it's going to be baboon shit inside of that fucking box. And you're going to keep getting that goddamn box until you learn your lesson. Until you look at that box and say, man, I've seen a box like this before. And you punt that motherfucker across the goddamn yard. You understand me? And this gets me into what I'm talking about. What's going on, man? How y'all doing? Yeah, man. Motherfuckers out here 40 years old still running middle school playbooks. Still playing the same stupid, goofy ass games, man. You know why? Because motherfuckers don't mature. They don't. And they're looking to blame everyone else for their circumstances every time. It's always somebody else's fault. These people are always going to be the victim. This is, man, I know I piss a lot of people off when I say this shit, but just like a hive of fucking bees, the worker bees, the motherfuckers running units. They got the scouter bee, the worker bee, the motherfucker down there got them humping on the queen, making little egg bees and shit. I don't know. I'm not a National Geographic type motherfucker, but I know bees runs in swarms together. It's like ants, the ant colony. Every ant has its function. The sisterhood works as a unit, as one brain. And if you're not a part of that one brain thinking hive, you're a pick-me. You're a goddamn pick-me. Hold on 1 second. Oh, yes, I'm back. And nothing is more evident of this motherfucker shit. I didn't want to discuss it for real, but I'm gonna touch on it a little bit because I have to. I have to. We now see all over social media that everyone is saying the hive, the sisterhood, is saying that Cassie's husband, the personal trainer, Alex, is a real man. He's a real man for sticking by his wife. And I like to think that the man got 20 million reasons to stick by his wife, but that's neither here nor there. And not to sound like I'm racist or anything, but you know, white boys are the architects of this cuckoldry shit. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfuckers marry porn stars and everything. They share their wives with their neighbors and shit, their co-workers and their brothers. Yeah, all that kind of shit. Yeah, that shit goes on. I've been working with them for over 25 years at this point. I know the type of shit that they do. But that don't make you no real motherfucking man. It's another way to not have to look in the mirror. It's a way to shame men into being a goddamn fool. It doesn't matter that I was slurping and swallowing on everybody on the football team, and now you now may kiss the bride. I love you now. That shouldn't matter. Yeah, he did. But I'm sick of motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna tell you something. You better stop listening to women, and particularly telling you what a real man is. Hell, half the time they don't even know what a real woman is. They fucking clown Claire Huxtable for telling them to put some clothes on. And the reason that this is such a problem is because for the vast majority, I can't say all because I don't know all. I even know a lot of great women. I really do. That's reasonable and sensible. But for the, by and large, the social media ass popping, titted showing motherfucker, that is a child in an adult body. No, absolutely not. And so I know I piss people off when I say this shit, but it's just the truth. I'm sick of you motherfuckers trying to define what a real man is. A real man comes in and pay all my bills. A real man will step up and take care of my goddamn children by other men. That ain't no real man. That's a fool. You wondering why motherfuckers are opting out of marriage and relationships and shit like that? Because most men, even the ones that may not be chosen, they understand they're being fooled by social media and the sisterhood. I don't have a problem with what other people's preferences and standards are. I don't have a problem with balloon pop shit. I don't. That's why I never cover that shit. I don't give a fuck. Because I understand, by and large, the vast majority of people who are on these shows are desperate for attention and validation, and they have the mental capacity of a 12-year-old child. So when a man get dismissed for his pants being a little too tight, or his shoes may be a little too loose, or whatever the fuck they get disqualified motherfuckers for, what are you on here for? Ain't nobody that's worth the fuck is going to be on any of that shit unless they looking for attention. And that's why I try to tell you guys, people will say the most ridiculous shit on the internet to get a response and a reaction. And guys will fall for that shit every fucking time. I can't let you niggas off the hook. Because you niggas are a part of the reason that it's like this. For every dating app profile that you create, for every like under some random Instagram thotties picture, a comment, an inbox, you are decreasing your fucking value. I know you don't like to hear it, brothers, but it's the truth. A grown-ass man don't conduct himself like that. Yes, we enjoy the comforts of a beautiful woman. Fat ass, oh yes, sir. But hey, man, I'm not entertaining or coming over this bitch trying to woo this motherfucker to pay your bills, to maintain that fake ass booty. No, I'm good. I'm good, love, enjoy. But at the end of the day, I don't knock women for what their preferences is. A woman can say, I want a man 7 foot tall, make $1 million a year, and have a 6-pack and ripped up and shit. Hey, man, baby, God bless you. Don't have a problem, but just don't get mad when my preference is. I don't want no big, fat, stupid ass, lazy motherfucker. I don't like a lot of clown makeup. I don't like a whole bunch of weed shit. I don't like that shit. That's my preference. I enjoy a very feminine woman. A very feminine woman. A woman that knows that it's her superpower. You get more bees with honey than you do with shit. You understand what I'm saying? Very feminine woman, and she get damn near anything she wants. Very soft-spoken, ain't causing no motherfucking problems, ain't disturbing your peace, ain't a whole bunch of conflict. Everything running smoothly. It's the best woman to be, but women don't recognize that shit. You know what motherfucker will say? I'm in my masculine until somebody comes along and brings me into my feminine. So let me get this straight. Since you taking care of your own personal, grown person's responsibilities, that makes you masculine? No, it makes you a responsible adult. And when you say you want somebody to bring you out of your masculine, you're basically saying, I want a tool to come in and make my life a whole hell of a lot easier. Relieving some of these motherfucking bills. Depending on where you live, your mortgage $4,000 a month. Car note, $800 to $1,000 a month. I'm convinced that no longer is the Nissan Altima the official thought cause of thotties everywhere. It is now the little baby Mercedes Benz. The little small Mercedes Benz, even the old ones. You see them little motherfuckers everywhere. You know, and I'll tell you something, here in Houston, Texas, every last one of them goddamn Beamers you see, if you peek inside that bitch, guess what you're gonna see? I'm asking the chat room. Black Rain, what's happening? C300. That's right. But I'm saying, if you look inside that little C300 Mercedes-Benz 2016, what are they wearing? I am going to tell you. I am so glad. I'm glad you asked. What do you see inside them? You're going to see some goddamn scrubs. And you're going to see a name tag that's turned backwards. And they don't want you to see that the motherfucker is not an RN. The only real nurses is RN or a nurse practitioner. LP and CNA, that CNA shit don't mean nothing. You wiping shit and cleaning towels and shit. But you see that motherfucking shit turned around. You don't want to see them tight ass scrubs though. And you see I'm talking to somebody. I'm not talking to anybody. Go outside. You can go to Walmart. Talking to nobody in particular. I'm just saying, man, you know. So, you know, by definition, to most times when you hear what a real man is, it's nothing more than a person that's gonna come in and do everything that they want them to do and keep his fucking mouth shut. You say the Toyota Camry. Man, listen, I'm telling you, man, it ain't the Ultima no more, man. You still see some Ultimas, but it's them goddamn Beamers. Now, it's them, you know what I mean? It's the Mercedes Benz. It's the little, what is it? The little C300. You see them bitches everywhere now. Ain't the new style either. It's old motherfucker. You see a lot of motherfuckers around tax time. Yeah, man. Listen, I was one of the first to ever say that the Nissan Altima was the official. But scrubs and Benzes, that is the new wave. You see motherfuckers on Instagram showing their new nails and shit up against that goddamn Beamer sign on that steering wheel. Goddamn steering wheel, 15 years old. You know, materialism. This is another thing, man. We spend more money than any other race on this planet. Out of over 200 countries, man. I was seeing old boy talk about that shit, man. We number 9 in spending power. But we spend our money on frivolous, stupid shit. Shit that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's just you trying to outdo somebody else. That's why I talk about this social media shit is a fucking drug. And social media is the new crack epidemic, and it's actually worse because now you have damn near everybody addicted to social media. Motherfucker can't even drive down the street. They holding up traffic looking at that goddamn phone. Ben's Amazon fan. That's funny. That is funny. But I'm serious, man. You know, and so, and the thing is about it, like, this is the source of information that everybody uses to learn anything, man. Like, you could take somebody like Remy Ma and Papoose, which I don't give a damn about none of this shit. I've been said you're gonna get Papoosed. Said that year before last. We all seen it coming. You can't worship the ground that your goddamn woman to walk on, man. Hold a motherfucker down. This bitch up here shooting business and shit. And you up here thinking you got you something worth damn. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't got yourself nothing. A rapping bitch? Knock it off, man. But you know, when motherfuckers get bitter and scorn and all this other shit, even though man keep his mouth closed for the most part, what they do? They go to social media. Now they want to tell all the business or spill all what they call the tea. That's why I said, man, the person you get married to ain't gonna be the person that you get divorced from. Most of these guys are sleeping with the enemies. There is no such thing as happily ever after, man. There's going to be one situation where one person makes another person's life easier. That's why so many men are being shamed into being this quote unquote provider. It's not providing leadership. It's not providing anything of substance. It's provider equals you pay for every goddamn thing. And keep your fucking mouth closed. You're nothing more than a tool to do my fucking bidding. That's just what it is. Byron C with the $20 sponsorship. Appreciate you, my brother. He said salute GMB in the chat for sure, man. Shout out to you, my brother. Hashtag men first. I appreciate that sponsorship tonight. And if you guys are still holding on or holding out hopeful, man, listen here, man. It's done. Call me a pessimist. Call me a cynic. You call me whatever the hell you want to. But I'm here to tell you, you take your fool tail self out there and jump that goddamn broom. When you jump that motherfucker, you're going to come back with both your fucking legs missing. You ain't going to be able to jump back. You're going to have to crawl back over that motherfucker. Nothing more than a ceremony, a status symbol. You can't propose to a motherfucker sitting in the park feeding the ducks and shit. No. You niggas gotta go to Dubai. You gotta spend $20,000 on a proposal. You gotta have roses and shit everywhere. You gotta make a spectacle for social media. That's what you gotta do. And once the day comes and you've given the ultimate validation of marriage and a commitment, if some of you motherfuckers even make it down the aisle, because you know proposals are a status symbol thing now too. I've been proposed to 6 times. I could be married if I want to. You probably can. Who knows? It's obvious that the motherfucker that you want don't want you, because otherwise you would have been probably jumped that fucking room. Because for that right nigga. That one nigga in 10,000, as they would say on Rango, they gonna jump that motherfucking broom. They gonna do everything they could jump to, but even once they get, even the player, get them on a leash. Once you give them that ceremony, it's over. Once the glamour, once the anticipation of the proposal and the anticipation of the wedding day comes within years, we know now 3 to 5 years, you're done. And that hive is going to support the sisterhood. It doesn't matter if the bitch cheated on you. What did you do to make her cheat? It's always your fault. Why would, in 2025, would a man want to deal with that bullshit? I ask you, why? I'm not against marriage. I'm not against relationships. But I can't really fathom a reason that a man would get married, a man of means that got something going on. If you're not going to have any children, I really don't see, if you're not going to build a family, continue your legacy, I don't see a reason. I really don't. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. The risk far outweighs the reward. Look at cheating numbers. I am going to do a stream on a bunch of cheating stories. This is one guy that's on YouTube. I can't think of his name, but he's already been doing it. He read them stories from Reddit and other places, and I'm telling you, man, it is the most vile, disgusting, despicable shit you could ever meet in your life. And that shit doesn't have a race. This shit is across the board in Western civilization. I'm telling you. Most motherfuckers will tell you they don't want to be married, and they call it protecting their peace, which I get it. I get it. I'm really at that point too, man. I'm like, man, you have to be amazingly incredible to just lock me in. MPI with the $5 sponsorship. What's happening, my brother? He said, I have been married. I have a married friend. He bought his wife a car for Mother's Day, gave his daughters his wife's car, and he's still careless, asking for a ride to work. Man. They cheating as much as you guys are, man. Don't let that shit go over your head either. I've been a single man for quite a long time, quite some time now. And I'm here to tell you, they all going. Yes, yo bitch, she'll go. Let Usher Raymond pull up in that inbox. Let Drake or some motherfucker pull up in that inbox. Let the motherfucker on Instagram with 25,000 followers pull up in that inbox with some gold chains and looking like he taking some trips and shit. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Especially for a young man, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you have to understand that what you have been told, everything that you have been taught about marriage and relationships and this happily ever after bullshit is a lie, man. You've been fooled. And then you have these motherfuckers coming to the defense. Like, Ryan Clark. I don't care. I may lose some subscribers because I said this. But Angel Reese is not even in the same stratosphere, in the same breath as the white girl. The white girl is cold out there on that basketball court. You can tell she work on her skills, man. I've been watching WNBA a little bit. And old girl, she ain't, man, she clumsy. She kind of tall, so she she good on the boards. You know what I'm saying? But there's no comparison, dog. And that's just the truth. You know? Everything that I heard Robert Griffin say, which Robert Griffin has said some bonehead, stupid shit before I've seen it. And he be on that coon shit sometime. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. But at the end of the day, his take on Angel Reese wasn't even that bad. It was mainly just about basketball. You know what I'm saying? And old boy, Ryan Clark just took it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Running his fucking mouth. Bringing up that man family and the fact that he got there married to a white woman, what does that have to do with anything? He talking about basketball. You talking about his family. Meanwhile, you got a kid by a white woman. But see, you know, you have some of these men that when they open their mouths, their wives' words come out of it. So he got an earful from his wife at home. Oh, you gotta protect women. You gotta talk about. Man, hey, listen, man. All right, you gonna ruin your career by letting a motherfucker put a battery in your back. You could have very well just kept that shit to yourself. Oh. Brother Tanner Davis with the $5 sponsorship. I appreciate your hashtag men first. He said, I know someone who just served his wife of 24 years a divorce for cheating, and they have 4 kids together, and the youngest is 2 years old. Oh my God. I'm telling you, man. Is this your queen? Listen, I love women, dog. I ain't even gonna serve him like. That's why I don't have a problem with them, whatever their preferences is. If I ain't a cup of tea, baby, keep it moving. It's okay. You ain't gonna never get in a position to be able to use me though. I ain't gonna give you nothing. I'm not gonna give you more than what I can afford to lose. And I can't afford to lose my life. I can't afford to lose my motherfucking mind. I can't even afford to give you my heart. You understand me? I can't. I'm sorry. Sure, we can go out and have a great time. We can have an amazing experience. But if you don't have what it takes to help me elevate to the next level, I really, you know, it's for a good time, not a long time. It's just recreational fun. That's it. I've encountered some amazing women, you know what I mean, that have their head on straight as far as being feminine women, and they have good characteristics and good qualities of what you would look for in a wife. But they've made some horrible decisions financially. So when you make bad decisions financially, history is doomed to repeat itself. If a motherfucker fucked up $1 million, if you came and gave them 10,000, why wouldn't you think they would fuck up that 10,000? It's pointless. But yeah, most of these wives and all this shit, take it to the stabbing cabin, man. Get their back broken and all this shit. All this shit talking about Tracy Ellis Ross wanting younger men and Joy Taylor dating younger men, and dudes just freaking out, losing their minds. Oh shit, I can't believe the bitch said it is a bitch. What do you think they're gonna do? This is nothing new. Some of you niggas' mamas was fucking your homeboys. Knock it off. Yes. I know some of you niggas, don't you talk about my mama. Nigga, your mama was fucking. How you think you got here? And some of you niggas seen a revolving door, nigga. Willie Earl, Tyrone, Ernest, Clifford, Big Cliff, Big Mike, Charles. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, that lumber to your mama. Hey, you all fool because mama all saved and sanctified now up in that goddamn feminist indoctrination camp that they call the Baptist church. Well, that pulpit pimp is pimping them out of every goddamn thing. We told you before, that's the whole final form. The church. You see them walking around with them usher shoes on and shit like that. Wearing the usher skirt to the past their knees. Why do you think that they hiding them knees with them dresses? They don't want you to see how the scuff marks on the motherfuckers. Yeah. Bill, Joe, Frank, Oscar, etc. Yes. Yes. It ain't because I hate you. It ain't because I hate your mama. Your mama cool with me. Did you know what I mean? Straight up, I know niggas that can fuck mamas and daughters, sisters. They been out here fucking, man. Y'all get mad at Joy Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's a hoe. And any motherfucker that help a hoe deserve what they get in the end. I don't, man, I'm sorry, man. I don't feel sorry for Shannon Sharp. She know better. You fucking know young, stupid ass, especially a white bitch. You crazy as hell. They all fucked up. But this bitch is the only fan model. And you giving this bitch power. DiCaprio showed you to get you in the NBA or something. These hoes will come back 10 years and ruin your fucking life. This hoe didn't wait a year or two to come try to ruin your fucking shit. Man, you don't trust no bitch. Anything that happened to you after you trust a bitch is your fault. I'm sorry. You've been seeing the playbook your whole fucking life, but you still decide to be a fucking simp. After what been done to you, after you've seen what the women in your family do, after you've seen what the neighborhood hoes do, your classmates, your cousins and shit, you've seen how these motherfuckers operate, and you still decide to put yourself out there with your heart. You a motherfucking fool. And I mean that shit. It's stupidity. But it only shows that most of you niggas don't mature either. You don't give nobody anything that they haven't earned. Be good to your children. Of course, be good to your mama. I tell you, be good, not be good to your mama. You understand me? Especially if you had a good one. What I'm saying is your mama was fucking. And I probably knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. They all fucking. The worst thing I see is some of you niggas out this bitch working hard trying to get your bag up and you feel like you need to help your sister out. You need to help me, motherfucker. Can't pay the light bill. I don't know how I'm pay my rent. Dry begging. I don't know how I'm pay my rent. I know how you should be paying and you fucking, ain't you? You hear the same lie from the same playbook every time you meet a motherfucker. I had sex in 6 months. I could count on one hand how many bodies I had. Oh, here go the best one. I don't be outside like that. Bitch, please. Woo! LPI with the $5 sponsorship. I appreciate you, my brother. My mom collected a military pension and retirement check from a man she still was married to. They never got a divorce. He passed away a couple years ago. Shit. Goddamn. What? Hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I appreciate that, LPI. Hey, yeah, what you say, Rob? I'm celibate. Yeah, knock it off. Rhetoric, cuckold rhetoric. You fall for that stupid shit you want to. So, in my second half here, man, you know, I'm gonna get down to some meat and potatoes here, man. We've been in here rocking out for a few minutes now. Shit, I don't even know how long we've been on. Oh yeah, we've been here for 50 minutes. Goddamn. I normally try to give it an hour, so I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So I seen the guy on I want to say Instagram, and I think I sent it to MPI. I'm not sure. This guy was talking about, you know, he named quite a few words that the Hive have changed the meaning to. And I said, man, you know what? Nobody ever really talks about it. We touch on it, but we don't get into it a little bit. And so I felt the need to say, well, tonight we're going to talk about this shit because to me, it's interesting. And it may be to you guys as well, not sure, but hopefully it is. So we hear this word thrown around more than anything. And if you ask 10 bitches the definition, you're going to get 10 different definitions. Because none of them know what it fucking means. Because see, that's how the Hive operates. One says, all does. You know what I'm saying? The other says, oh, that's how they operate. And so this word is narcissist. He's a narcissist. Anybody that she can't get her way with is a narcissist. Her ex was a narcissist. You're a narcissist. Even the little bits, little cute bits that be on all the everywhere. And that's another thing about you niggas. You love putting these pretty bitches up here to act like they're on your sides. And these hoes is using you. Talk all feminine and shit. I seen the one over there, old tattoo tits, crown tits over there on YouTube. She been around a long time. Oh, be married and all this shit. And you niggas was over there donating your hard-earned ducats and shillings to this bitch. Like, you niggas, that's what, you want to know what happened to male empowerment and shit? You gave it to the bitches. You empowered the bitches. That's what you did. And I know I'm going to lose some of you clown-ass niggas up in here that like the bitch. I don't give a fuck. Let's get that shit perfectly clear. That's why I've never celebrated these bitches. I've never shared any of their fucking content. Never sent them an iron dime. You niggas was over there donating to these motherfuckers. Where they at now? They preaching to the choir. They telling niggas everything that niggas already know. But you niggas is paying for the information that other niggas tell you, but you won't support your brother. You won't support a brother telling you that's actually been in the trenches and in the trenches with you, that actually care about you. You ain't gonna donate to him, but you'll donate to this bitch up here with her titties out. Yo, these women, this and that, but they ain't going out there saying that shit to their sister. They ain't saying that. They ain't saying none of that shit, that bitch babble to nobody else but you niggas. And you're eating it up. To the tune of motherfuckers getting 300, 500,000 subscribers off the back of you niggas. But give me a break, man. And I digress, man, because I was supposed to be talking about these fucking words, but you know that shit angers me because I don't like panderers, dog. The one motherfucker from the I can't remember his goddamn name. MPI, you gotta help me out here. The one from the tonight's conversation shit. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. The dude is a Fruit Loop. I know a Fruit Loop want to see one and try to play like it hard, try to play like she ain't a Fruit Loop, but the nigga is a Fruit Loop. Somebody that fondled with that boy's private parts. Somebody that is the same sexual orientation that he is. Mark my fucking words, at some point it's gonna come out. Them panderers, they one or two things. They treat decent women like utter shit. They wives and shit. Are they the real motherfucking, because everything a nigga do these days is sassy, spicy, and gay. Them motherfuckers is the ones. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you, it's gonna come out. The one over that bitch talking about give your woman $300,000 and this all this other shit. Meanwhile, this motherfucker got arrest records for beating this dog shit out of his old lady. But don't nobody talk about that. As soon as he say, oh, man's supposed to come in and give you his life savings, the women going crazy. What about the police record of him whooping on this woman's ass? But ain't nobody gonna bring it up. That's what I'm saying, man. Just goofy shit. As long as there's something that you want to hear, you're gonna eat it up. I am an instrument of truth. And I know you don't like it. And you may not like me, but I don't give a fuck. What you eat don't make me shit. You ain't paying a bill. You ain't doing a motherfucking thing for me. Well, I don't mind telling you what it is. You ain't got to come around me. You ain't got to sleep next to me. You ain't got to do shit for me. I do it for myself. And so when I say shit and you don't like it, fuck you. Fuck you like them niggas was fucking your mama. Anyway, that was the other word, sassy. Anytime you have a difference of opinion, anytime you have any kind of critique, with empirical data and facts and stats and evidence, you're sassy. Anything you do, if you ain't a street nigga, you're sassy. These are words that people twist up to shame you into being a goddamn fool. Yes. Pulpit pimps, absolutely. That's why I stopped going to church. Them motherfuckers asking for money for a new house and a new car and sending their kids to private school, but when you need money for your light bill, the motherfucker telling you to pray. That's pimping. That's why they talk about tithing. You can tell they don't know nothing about no Bible. When they talk about tithing, tithing had nothing to do with no money. Tithing was taking things, goods, like food, canned goods, and maybe old clothes and stuff, and taking it to a Goodwill or somewhere, what they call a storage house, to give to people that in need. That's what the Bible said. But you niggas are, I'm tithing 10% to this motherfucker to do, man, fuck him. Building a new church, man, fuck your church, nigga. Get your bitch ass out of here. And then the first thing they do, they get up there and run their mouths and they talk about celebrity gospel. They rarely talk about anything of scripture anymore. Everything is either politically driven or socially or gender driven. I find it mighty funny. These motherfuckers talk about Target and we're going to boycott Target. What do that have to do with any kind of religion? What does Target have to do with that shit? Shut your bitch ass up. Indoctrination camp. That's why you don't see nothing but women up in that motherfucker these days, because men have started to wake up. And it ain't got nothing to do with them stepping away from their beliefs and not believing in God. They just don't believe in no pulpit pimp that's asking for money every goddamn day and fucking half of the congregation. Knock it off. If you ain't never got no holes in your life, you ain't never been nobody, go study and go become a preacher. Short, fat, ugly motherfucker that ain't got nothing else going on in their goddamn life becomes a preacher. And then up here trying to talk like it's the word of God. Ain't saying nothing about God. Fuck out of here. Your ass can be whipped just like any other nigga. I'm a man of God. You ain't a man of shit. You ain't even a man. You open your mouth and women's words come out of the motherfuckers. Especially that one that was fucking with Shaq ex-wife. Fuck out of here. Fat and meaner, monkey meat. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Worthless. So anyway, oh yeah, that's another thing. Motherfucker, if you sleep with too many women, you're gay. What the fuck? Everything is sassy and spicy and gay. It's a shaming tactic, because insulting a man's manhood is a way to get him riled up and fucking, it's the great mind fucked. To keep you, to shame you into being a fool, a real man. If you ain't what they call a real man, you ain't this and that. You're sassy, you're spicy. Somebody need to put some spice under you motherfuckers. And a lot of you motherfuckers, you really are spicy. They ain't talking about no men either. A lot of y'all motherfuckers out here burning and fucking other niggas up because you niggas been fucking these penitentiary niggas too goddamn long. Yeah, I said it. And behind closed doors, quiet as kept, a lot of these motherfuckers fuck with gay motherfuckers. That bestie and shit. You seen one video, motherfucker, in the shower with a gay, supposed to be gay best friend. Get out of here, man. Motherfuckers take that shit as a challenge to make them straight, to see if they can get them to turn straight. Shout at that pussy. A pussy getting a pussy. What a joke. We really live in a bizarro world, man. Shit is flipped and twisted upside down on its head, and guys don't even realize it. I just encourage you brothers to stand in the truth. Stand in it. Stand by, like MPI does. I can always depend on MPI. He gonna put some shit on Instagram that's gonna make my motherfucking heart smile. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Byron C with the $5 sponsorship again. got a video called Fat Ass is Meaningless, hand down the best video he ever made. Chat tell him to put it back up on YouTube. Okay. I'll put it on Patreon, man. I can't even remember. Man, I got so many videos. I had over 300 and something on my first channel. I can't get back. And Jap, I remember Jap told me years ago, he was like, man, you need to save your videos, man. I was just making that shit, uploading on YouTube and deleting the copy because I ain't had no, I wasn't saving that shit. A lot of the great stuff is lost. Maybe they'll let me get my channel back one day. I don't know. But I appreciate the $5 sponsorship, my brother. And yes, and that holds true. A fat ass don't mean nothing. All it means is the motherfuckers can poop, shit, and fart just like anything else. Nothing. A lot of time is nothingness. But you know what? That's why a lot of motherfuckers, I'm going to tell you something. This is why a lot of motherfuckers get mad when you ask them this table conversation. Because basically you're asking, what do you contribute to my life to make my life better? I can tell you what I can contribute to your life and make your life better. Tell me what you can do to make my life better and make my life easier. The truth is, it's nothing. You saw me on social media with this ass, nigga. This is what I have to give you. Pause. But that's what they telling you. That's basically what they telling you. I am going to give you my fat ass to kiss and shit on you when I'm done. That's it. End of story. I know you don't like to hear that, but it's just the goddamn truth. Ask a woman, or have another woman ask a woman, is your husband happy? One or two things are going to happen. She's going to be like, I think so. Look, giddy ass out. I hope so. He better be. As if, what? Or two. I put on one finger. But or two, that motherfucker gonna get mad as hell. What you mean is he happy? Because your happiness don't mean shit. And 9 times out of 10 is you married niggas. Ask a married woman if her husband happy. Why she get mad? You don't get mad as a motherfucker. Because your happiness don't mean shit. You are put here to work until your, henceforth to your dying day. To be a tool, to be used. What kind of life is that for, man? To make everyone's lives better while yours is rapidly declining and fading into oblivion until you die. How many of you niggas went and visited your granddaddy's grave? How many times did your mama go visit your granddaddy's grave? Huh? How many times your uncle's kids go and visit his grave? When the last time they put some flowers on a nigga's grave, huh? But auntie lived till she was 84 years old. Yeah. And Charlie Lee was coming over that bitch, putting that old goddamn worm derm on her motherfucking head too. Yeah. We all gonna leave here, brother. We all gonna leave here. Saying you're gonna die alone, motherfucker, ain't nowhere lonelier than for most men in modern society, in Western civilization. That's why I always said it was important for us to congregate and be able to talk amongst like-minded men. I don't do YouTube no more as much because it's oversaturated. Everybody got a microphone. Everybody talking about the same shit. Monetizing dysfunction. These motherfuckers so lazy these days, all they do is talk about other people's content. I make sure a clip or two every now and then, man. I genuinely care about the shit. I'm one of you. I come from nothing. It benefits me none so much that, I appreciate the sponsorships. I do. I mean, I really do. That shit goes right back into trying to make some more content, which I say I'm going to come back soon. Alpha Business will be back up Sunday. Stay tuned. Me and Book of Alpha running me, of course. I don't fuck with a lot of these clown motherfuckers on YouTube. Book, my brother, though. You're a real one. Which I can't say that for most, man. A real motherfucker always recognize a real motherfucker, man. Regardless. MPI. All right, we supposed to be linked up goddamn last month, but he moving around, I'm moving around. But that's my dog, all right, man. I rock with him, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, this whole, he gonna die alone and this and that and all this shit. Hey, man, so be it. But while you here, man, do what you need to do for you. Some of y'all got kids, man. Do what you need to do for your kids, man. Make sure your kids straight, spend time with your kids and shit. But if you're dealing with some renegade ass baby mama bitch back when you didn't know no better, if she want to use the kid as some kind of pawn, a tool to control you, fuck that too. Men sit up here having to fight for a right to a child that's just as much his as it is the mama. But the mama got all the power and control, and you want to spend $40,000, $50,000 to goddamn have access to your fucking kid. Man, fuck that. You made a mistake with the wrong bitch. Your kid ain't a mistake. The bitch was a mistake. But guess what you do? You want a motherfucking kid that bad, you can pay them same $50,000. Get you a fucking surrogate or something. Do better next time. I'm serious, man. I put something over here for y'all fellas, man, because we're gonna have an after party tonight. Put something in the chat for y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about? Something real special. I can't go in like I go in over here, but I will do my best. You know, over there I'm more personable, you know what I'm saying? I'm more me, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my regular everyday life type shit. That's what you'll see over here. You know what I mean? I know a few of y'all already over there. But that's my TikTok. That's my tickety talk. You know what I'm saying? I come over there and I talk shit, play music and bullshit. I don't come over there and talk about my music selection. I know some of you niggas that simp music. Listen, man, I'm a 70s, 80s, and 90s R&B guy. I also listen to soft rock. I listen to a lot of metal too. I do. I listen to soul music and I listen to jazz. I'm a music head. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying? So don't come talking shit to me about my music selection, because I'm going to block you. We can laugh about some shit, sure. It's all good. But I'm going to pour me up a little cup, sip. I'm going to sit over this bitch and talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the after party going to be at tonight, Friday night. Which I supposed to be meeting some friends tonight, but I'm not going out. I'm going to sit right here at my bar, which, you know, and then we'll have some drinks together. You see, I got some of the big, I got big ass ball of Don Julio. Got two big ass balls, big ball of Goops, Belvedere, 1738, my old favorite. You know, a little Crown, a little Patron, D Serrano. You know what I'm talking about, man? That's been pretty much anything you name I got back there. Got some over here, a little wine and shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Women love some wine. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, for y'all fellas that is, follow me on TikTok. If for you guys that come from YouTube, I follow you back. You know what I'm talking about? For sure, man. That's pretty much it, man. I found a video, link above. You found the video. Appreciate that $2 too, man. We'll go back. Oh shit! Goddamn! Oh, you found it, huh? Yeah, man. I put it on. I put it back up there, and you know, just because he asked for it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, 'cause, I mean, some of my old work was some of the best stuff when I used to do pre-recorded videos, lives, and shit in between. Dr. T, man, I appreciate you. Been a long time, my brother. with the $10 sponsorship. Always good to see the man back in action, man, for sure, man. Y'all go subscribe to Dr. Tia son, man. A real doctor. Not the fucking Cheyenne Bryant of the world. Or whatever the motherfucking name. Somebody else that y'all promoting. Hey, like I said, man, you know, Dr. T, man, we should link up at some point too, man. I know I don't be around as much as I used to. But yeah, man, because I would like to get some credible, you know, information that I can put out there to the masses that people would likely, you know, would definitely need to hear. Classic shit, man. Salute up here. Yeah, man. For sure. But anyway, man, the link, I'll put it back up here one more time because I'm going to get up out of here. And Byron C, man, welcome to the Wrenchman as well, man. Welcome, Byron, to the Wrenchman. For sure, man. Let me put my, yeah, because I'm going to go over here on TikTok. I'll be over there probably about 10 minutes. You know, come over there and talk some shit to y'all fellas, man. Enjoy, you know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to turn up over there. You can't show the alcohol over that bitch, but I'll let y'all know when we taking a shot of. You know what I'm talking about? For sure, man. This has been great. I will be back Sunday. Probably me and Book of Alpha Running will be doing Alpha Business. And yeah. And Monday night, Sunday night, well, it's gonna be busy. I'm missing tomorrow night. Sunday I'll be back with Alpha Business. Monday night I'll be with another stream. You know, my goal is to try to get about 4 of these lives out to you fellas, man, for sure. Hey, man, I appreciate that, Black Rain, man. You know, that's the ball, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm going to go back to the den for the TikTok because I can't show the alcohol on TikTok. But I'll be over there, man, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all fellas for chiming in, you know, coming in and fucking with me tonight, man. This shit was pretty goddamn live, though. I thoroughly enjoyed my motherfucking self. Because sometimes these conversations needed to be had, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some text messages or some phone calls or some goddamn inboxes. Motherfucker crying and whining. I don't give a fuck. Let me repeat this shit. Don't come over here crying and bitching and complaining, talking about, oh, you said this about us and this, man. I'm going to block you. Don't you talk about my mama, fuck you. I'm serious, man. I'm tired of hearing the goofy shit now, man. I really am. Oh, shit. Wasn't trying to do that. Then I ain't do that. Anyway. Continue to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. Theatricality and deception are powerful agents to the uninitiated, but we are the initiated. We are men first. I'll see y'all later, man.